this is a continuation of that last message, and how I was talking about the Karate Kid, and how Dre was using the bamboo sticks to help him move, because motion creates emotion. I'm remembering when I was in therapy how when I was crying over my grandpa passing away, the therapist had me go start walking. And I don't know why I'm remembering that. It's like different modalities of healing. Some people will go to church, some people will go to therapy, some people will talk to a friend, some people will journal. There's no right or wrong way to get there, okay? You can manifest however you want, but really it's healing and pulling yourself back together, healing your inner child, as Dre was helping him, the inner child, because that is your innocence. And if you feel that way for a long time, I was lost. Okay, I'm reminded, when you get too far off your track, Spirit will send you your twin flame. Not everybody has one, but my coach said everybody has one, but I don't know if that's true or not. But I felt like not everybody has one. And that's another thing, sitting with, when you hear information, how it makes you feel, because that's usually your cue to listen to that. And if you're acting out, like I was talking about healing, and then how that man would act out from that abandonment, rejection, and he would lash out and act out like a child, that is your cue to heal your inner child. But looking at things like half full or half empty, like it's your perspective, okay, and channeling all of that into productivity, into something towards your goals. Creating a channel and talking about, creating content and talking about your struggles that you learned from, looking back on your youth. That's what I've been doing, because we all learn when we hear each other's stories. We all learn from that, and might be somebody watching you that needs to hear it. Okay, that person might be lost and needs direction. I had to pay for it. I spent thousands of dollars on life coaches and therapy and tarot and reading after reading after reading, trying to indulge into what I needed to learn in order to learn my spiritual gifts, because I'm the feminine twin on the twin flame journey. And part of my ascension is to learn that, and get in touch with my higher knowing, because I'm elevated in the upper chakras. And really their behavior, like your behavior tells you everything about you. So if you're acting out, then you need that's your cue that you need to go do some healing. You need to do some shadow work. Sometimes people go off on a tangent because they don't want to learn. They don't want to change. And they keep repeating that in their ego. That's ego. That's narcissism. They don't want to change. Even if they're made aware of the behavior, because sometimes you're not aware of it. For the longest time, I had no fucking idea what any of this shit was. I didn't know anything about spell work. I blindly paid somebody to protect me, and that person was doing spell work on me the whole time. He would give me a tiny little breadcrumb, because that's what they do. That's what narcissists do. They will give you a little breadcrumb. Oh yeah, we're helping you. And then throw 30 spells on me against me and watch me struggle. So I have to keep coming back and paying. It's better to pull your own cards. It's better to trust your own intuition, talking to your ancestors. If you really need extra validation just to be sure, you can have 1 or 2 people helping you, 1 or 2 people that you go to read you, but not 10 of them, because then you're getting all these different messages and all these different things, and it's, why did this person say that? Why did that person say that? And it's too much. Too many cooks in the kitchen. So, sometimes they keep repeating that shit for years with different people, like, the same pattern with a different person, different person. They keep doing it over and over and over again. It's because they don't want to sit with themselves and face that shit and heal it. That's it. Alright, that's it. Sometimes being alone is the fucking answer. Journaling, seeing how you feel. I fucking crashed the fuck out when my twin flame left. I cried every day for a year and a half. I cried every day. I did physical therapy. I did cognitive therapy, talk therapy. I had a life coach, a spiritual coach. It wasn't until I started doing my own protection magic and started learning tarot and delving into my gifts that I finally start healing. Because this is your mirror. Tarot is your mirror. That's you coming together with yourself, with your spiritual self and your physical self coming together. Confirmation sneeze. Now I'm pulling on something else, but look at how that works. And being very analytical. People are attacking you, and it trains you to get stronger. Make your body strong. Make your spirit strong. My Native American ancestors. But yeah. So, healing that inner child is the key to bringing yourself back together. Because then all of a sudden you're like, before I was so adventurous and I wanted to go to the Navy and I wanted to do everything. And then I went to the military and I got fucking traumatized. And that shit stuck with me for years. I couldn't talk about it. I didn't want to talk about it. Nobody could make me talk about it. No. Even in therapy, like sometimes I wouldn't say shit. I'd just sit there and fucking listen because I didn't want to fucking talk about it. I did not want to talk about it. Yeah. So... really just, I hope that helps. I hope somebody learned something from what I said. I hope you guys learned something from everything I'm saying, because it's fucking true. I've been to hell, I've been and back, and I have receipts.